Jambo. Hi in every single language in the
Aya, amesema jambo.
Jambo.
Kiswahili imeenda hiyo lakini Kiswahili yenyewe ni international.
Kiswahili ni international. Kiswahili ni international.
Ndio?
world, to all our friends around the world. We are live at the Fast X premiere in Rome.
X premiere.
My name is TYRESE.
I am Juju Green, and we have a Fast and Furious hour ahead of you. You see what I did there? Fast X launches the final chapters of one of cinema's most storied and popular global franchises ever. Now in its third decade and still going strong.
I mean, it's crazy. I remember my first makeout was after a Fast and Furious movie.
I didn't get a makeout.
Bro.
Right.
And my first meeting.
Yani hii movie imepiga decade ngapi? Decade.
Hii unajua hii movie ilianza lini?
Sasa hivyo ndo nimeanza wamenikumbusha.
Fast and Furious. Sasa naweza kumbuka ilikuwa
Ninja.
ni kitambo. Ilianza kitambo yana decade, like 2 decades.
Wanasema ni 3
decades.
Sasa ni 3.
Wallahi.
Ticket. That's okay, Juju. Maybe you'll get one tonight.
Okay, maybe. But tonight we are in Rome. This is the very first
Hapo
film
Rome.
premiere in history.
Kuna mashot fulani zimepigiwa hapo Rome.
At one of the 7 wonders of the world,
7.
the Roman Colosseum.
Okay.
A Fast and Furious film making history right now.
Guys, this is literally insane. Mom, you can never get mad at me for not going into the medical field because this is epic. I mean, this was the home of gladiator battles, chariot races.
Hapo nyuma mjeshi ndo kulikuwa na hizo mama was ancient.
Okay.
Ile siku ya medieval. Hiyo siku ya medieval. Something about medieval unajua kwa chat kama unatuzisikia. Unajua nini mjeshi? Unajua shughuli gani ya medieval?
Ndio peleke na rada.
Medieval hiyo ndo siku kwanza humanity watu waliwana sana. Medieval. Ndio ile time watu walikuwa unajua ile ilikuwa ile time ya masword. Manites.
Ile time ya manites.
Ilikuwa ile time ya manites. Sasa hiyo time jeshi, hiyo inakuanga imeambia ndio ile time watu waliuana, blood ilishedwa kwa hiyo earth the most. Hata World War II watu wakushed blood hiyo design. Hiyo time ya medieval, unajua shida ya time ya medieval ilikuwa ni nini Hakukuwa na technology. Ilikuwa brother lazima ni kuround. Kana hata kumanyuria lazima ni kuround. Alafu hakuna weapon ati gun naweza jisunda alafu nikushande. Bude lazima ni kuround alafu nifike hapo tupigane bude lazima tuonane masword
wa nini.
Alafu brother unajua hiyo time nile ami yako ulikuwa una determine na nini ilikuwa the strongest kwa numbers. The numbers. So mnaenda kwa war, mnaenda kwa uwanja mnapatana pale kasa. Wasijui wapi kasa. Watu kama milioni. Ama watu kama so na mnaenda wote kupigana. Brother watu so na 4 ama 5 na wanarudi mtaa. Hiyo time ilikuwa ngori ninja. Hiyo time ndo ilishediwa. Na sasa hiyo time ndo wase walikuwa imagine unaona hii area. Hii sasa ndo ilikuwa TV ya wase wa hiyo time. Hiyo enzi. Hiyo ndo ilikuwa TV. Wase after kupiga hizi mashughuli nini King alikuwa anawaita hapa. Alafu sasa anaita to games tu wase labda kuna ule mse wa mafarasi wale wase kupigana na mafarasi. Warrior. Nani alikuwa anataka kusentensiwa. Yani wale wote shughuli yote ilikuwa na happen hapa ndani hiyo hiyo building iko hapo nyuma.
Na hii si ati ni kitu ati ni historia ati za nini ati za kufekiwa na
Buddha.
Hii story real.
Hii story sasa Bible hapa ndio hiyo time ya Bible hapa. Hizo time ndio hawa wase walikuwa wanajenga hizi maire za kujiuza kwenda kujibamba. Unapata mzejo wase wote wa hii village walikuwa wa community walikuwa wanagather hapa alafu wana entertainiwa. King sasa yako hapo naenda kusema. Hapo ndio ile time alikuwa anakuambia thumbs up kilu jamaa ama thumbs down. Unajua King ako pale anasema thumbs down huwa jamaa. Mkipigana hapo hata sijui unajua gladiators pia walikuwa na kama ma gladiators. Mnapigana so kama wewe ni gladiator nikikufanya ukue weekend ile maidha ya mwisho na uliza nimalizie ama ndio sasa King anakupatia permission. Nyuri huo ninja. So sasa kuna mashot zilipigwa hii area. Kuna mashot za Fast and Furious zilipigwa hii area.
And now, Fast and Furious races. This is just colossal. Tonight, my friends, we're going to be joined by the massive cast of Fast X.
So, sasa hapa hivi tuna mitrai yote ilikuwa ina cast
Yeah, man.
Epic celebration, and the first showing of the film will actually happen right down the street with more than 1,000 lucky guests.
We're in front of all those 1,000 luckies and guests. We're in front of the whole
We
world
are.
right
Hello,
now.
Fast
What up, y'all?
Can we hear it for Fast X? You guys are crazy here right now.
Pretty faces, fans of the franchise.
Hey,
like
belt,
us
take us
right
kwa
there, right
nimeona
now.
maze.
The Fast franchise has
Belt yule dem kumbe ni tundai. That's kwa
taken
nimeona.
audiences all over the globe, and Fast X is no
And I
exception.
represent.
This film takes us from my hometown, Los Angeles, born and raised, if you
Hii ni shughuli ya media.
want to know.
Oh, I love that.
Where it all began. So, I got a little close to me. It goes to Rio, we go to London, Portugal, and of course, right here in Rome.
Roma.
Hey, so we have 2 stages here because of the number of casts we will be
Okay,
interviewing.
so umesikia
Roma.
mahali
Hey, so we have
tunapelekwa
2
kwa hii interview.
Oh, I love that.
where it all began. So, I got a little close to me. Globe, and Fast X is like us right now. The Fast franchise has taken audiences all over the globe, and Fast X is no exception. This film takes us from my hometown, Los Angeles, born and raised, if you want to know.
Oh, I love that.
Where it all began. So, I got a little close to me. It goes to Rio, we go to London, Portugal, and of course, right here in Rome.
Roma.
Hey, so we have 2 stages here because of the number of casts we will be interviewing. So Fabio and I will stay right here once he gets on here. But Naz will head over to her stage. You get your own stage?
I get my own stage.
Okay.
You do.
Okay, we both get it. It's a big premiere, that's why.
big premiere.
So we'll take a look at this exclusive behind the scenes look.
Yani
at-
budget behind hizi ma movie mjeshi na kugani ni insane.
Wazimu.
Yani budget inakuwa behind hizi yani that's why that's why nakushow hizi ma movie zinafaga kuwa ni ma blockbuster. Yani kasi blockbuster acha nayo. Ile ganji imewekwa hapo.
Si ati ni mchezo.
Bro.
Si ati ni investor ati wa series.
Bro. Alafu unapata alafu movie inatoka haina rating. Kama Marvel wamekuwa wakituangusha. Marvel wamekuwa wakituangusha. Wacha tu Black Panther. Hakuna kitu kingine wametoa.
shooting in this spectacular city. Keep it locked.
And you guys heard it there. Momoa has said that riding his Harley through the streets of Rome was an absolute dream come true for him. And he did all of his own stunts. I think it's crazy. I actually also heard that he took his friends on a motorcycle tour in Rome. And I don't know who I'm more jealous of, his friends or the motorcycle. See, he can seriously do no wrong. And I can't wait for you all to see him in this film. His character, Dante, is devilishly delicious, and the cast of Fast X is filling up this massive red carpet in front of this incredible location. As we said before, this is the first film premiere at the Coliseum in history, and of course, it's got to be for a Fast and Furious film, right, Juju?
Yeah,
I mean, when it comes to Fast and Furious, you got to go big, you got to go bold, and this is big, bold, it's badder, and the fact that it's in front of the Coliseum in Rome, those set pieces, you just got to do it. There's nothing less. But of course, the godfather of the Fast and Furious franchise, Vin Diesel, is also here. We're gonna run through some names because this cast is massive. Michelle Rodriguez is here. Tyrese Gibson is here. Jordana Brewster is here. Finally throwing some hands. The one who's the king of the hands and feet, Jason Statham is here. Sun Kang is here. Meta Walker, which, get this, is here, and she also just announced just yesterday that she has a cameo in the film itself. John Cena is here. Actually, the song walking by got a little starstruck a little bit.
nasikia mjeshi franchise ya last ilikuwa ni Rock. Ilikuwa ni The Rock.
The Rock.
Ya saa hii wameweka John Cena.
Wala The Rock yuko kwa nini?
Hayuko
kwa 10.
Hayuko kwa 10.
Well is here. Fast X director Louis Leterrier is here. If we can get the camera on him, he's doing an interview right now. I want to talk to him. Alan Richardson is here. Scott Eastwood is here. Helen Mirren is here. Brie Larson is here. Charlize Theron is here. Rita Moreno is here. I just saw her walk by, and I just, my little heart faded a little bit. Wait, hold up. Brie, Helen, Rita, Charlize. That's 4 Oscar-winning actresses all in Fast X. Man,
All in one movie,
That's
bro.
pretty dope. We got some star power up
I
there.
mean, it's so
crazy, so
dope. It really
crazy.
just goes to show you the star power of this franchise, like you said. And we're going to be talking to them in moments, my friends. One of the greatest parts of Fast X, like I was telling you earlier, is the new villain, Dante, played by none other, Jason Momoa. He really is one of those villains that you just fall in love with. And he actually admires and is obsessed with Dom, but he's also very intent on destroying him and bringing down the family. Now, Jason Momoa could not be here in person tonight, and he's really not happy about it. Take a look.
Aloha, Rome. Dang it. I wish I could be there with you to celebrate this amazing film, But I'm currently all the way at the bottom of the world shooting in beautiful Aotearoa. Being in Fast 10, it blew my mind. I love motorcycles and I love fast cars, so bringing these together for Dante was an absolute treat. I'll be popping up throughout the night because I have serious FOMO, and I want to know how special this experience is for me, to my Fast Ohana, my Fast fans, all my little, I can't believe I'm in this. I love you.
That's the greatest villain in franchise history right there. I can say it. I saw him. He's amazing. We'll see more of Momoa in a bit, and also a big announcement. We'll have an exclusive film clip from Fast X at the end of this already epic live stream. Now, before that, though, we got to introduce a good friend of mine. His name is Fabio. Fabio, come right here and join me on this stage, my boy. What's going on, man?
Amazing. We are in Italy. We are in Rome, a lovely country. So what's going on like?
I'm really glad you said that because we met in Los Angeles.
Exactly.
My hometown.
Yes, and now we are here.
In your home, right?
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Well, thank you for letting me be here, bro. Now, I just got to know, like, guys, if you're not following on Fabio on Instagram, TikTok, you got to. He's a major car guy. You love the Fast and Furious franchise, am I right?
I love it. I love it. You know, my favorite movie, you know what is it? It's The Fifth in Brazil. You know, got a lot of money. You know what I mean?
All that money, dude. They like dragged the safe all around that city over there.
Yeah. That's amazing. That's amazing.
Who's your favorite Fast character?
Oh man, that's difficult, but I think like Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel.
Good Dom Toretto.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like everywhere, it's always the best for me.
That's absolutely mine obviously is like Tyrese's character. He talks so much, but he gets through everything. You know, Roman Pierce, I loved him in Fast and Furious 2. Man, he's just so good in every movie that he does, bro.
Exactly, that's what I think.
Now I see, like, you know, you brought some snacks with us. You got the Ruffles on deck.
You wanna try?
I definitely want to try. Hold up, but first, like you know, Han. Like I bet you, Han's a lot of people's favorite character, and in every scene, he's like snacking on something. You know what I'm saying? And so I like that you brought the Ruffles because now we can snack right now. But Ruffles is the official sponsor of this premiere, and I don't know if actual Ruffles packages can be collector's items, but I definitely want to collect these right here. Can we get a look at that? So now here's the thing. Dodge Charger is on the original flavor, as you can see, and a limited time flavor, Honey Habanero, has Dante's limited edition Harley on that bag. So I actually think we should like start digging into these right now.
You guys,
we should just toss it back to Naz while we like snack on these.
You're making me jealous over there because what's funny is that Dom and Dante were already looking like snacks and now they are one. I just think that's hilarious. So guys, please save me some of those Ruffles. I love just like the ruffly crunch, and when the salt hits the top of your mouth, it makes me so happy. Ruffles and Fast X have actually partnered up to give residents of the United States the chance to win prize packs featuring Fandango movie tickets, Fast X gear, and for one lucky fan, get this, a 2023 Dodge Charger RT. I'm not kidding, a car. So you can see official rules and more details at rufflesfastx.com, and good luck. But back to this kick-ass live premiere. Juju, Fabio, what's going on over there?
Well, here's the thing. I wish I could tell you who I got, but what I won't is that Charger. I need to be in that Charger, so I think we should like enter that contest together with the Ruffles. So here's the thing. So once we get the Charger, once we get the Ruffles, me and you could drive off into the subset like all these movies. But right now we have the John Cena.
John Cena.
Good, man. How are you? Thanks for having me in front of you. This is like kind of like,
I mean, we're here.
We're here. I think it's your show because we're in front of the Coliseum. It's Fast X. You have returned.
Coliseum show.
So walitoa Rock, wakaweka John Cena.
Kaka John Cena. Nategea sana kuona vile hii nini itakuwa. Nategea sana hadi kujua.
Visiting? Are we all just?
We're just in the Coliseum world right now.
Just in the Coliseum right
I think it's
now.
the backdrop, right?
My boys who come down, we're just at the Coliseum right now, interviewing John Cena. So John Cena, talk to us.
I know, right? I never thought I would make it here. I'm from Los Angeles, and now that I'm here, it's kind of like a surreal moment.
I'm from West Newbury, Massachusetts, which is
Okay, you're from Massachusetts?
not quite Los Angeles. I never thought I'd be here either. But let's enjoy it.
Let's enjoy ourselves together.
Right? Fun day. We're premiering Fast 10. It's a great movie. We got a great
Fast
crowd out
Yeah!
there. My goodness. I hope you guys will like that during the movie. It's going to be great.
I wish I was looking as good as you, man. But you know what? I think if I get in the gym a little bit, you know, get a stylist, that is
Everything's tucked in, tied down. Yeah. It's all effects. It's all effects.
All right, so you joined the Fast franchise in the last movie, Fast 9, right? Can you talk about like getting that call and being part of like one of the biggest franchises?
Watu wapige makofi. Pigeni makofi. John Cena ameingia kwa building. Pigeni makofi. John Cena, tuambie rada yako ni gani?
In the world, and also being a part of the family.
Oh,
Easiest choice in my life. Easiest, like no moments of contemplation whatsoever. Hey, would you like to? Sure, I'll do it. And then it is what everyone says it is. And the cool thing is, I was saying this last year, and some of the new cast members, BRIE, Daniela, I get to listen to their stories this year, and it's the same. It's a welcoming family. Press conference. They don't just do this for 10 years, they live it for 10 years. And I thought her quote was extremely profound. This is a family environment, and everyone, they love these movies. And they really try to put the fans first and give them a ride that they won't forget.
Incredible, man. One last thing. I know everybody has like their own fighting style within the movie. I saw the movie. You have some really dope like fighting like things as well. Talk a little bit about like you really quickly talk a little bit about like crafting your fighting style to get ready for this one.
I think everybody's style is kind of a reflection of who they are. I think mine was kind of judged by a little bit by appearance, but what I do really admire is that the coordinators thought, and they were very nervous to ask me, like, hey, we have to crash this floor in this fight. Is it okay if we have the guy do the attitude adjustment? I was like, what I'm hearing is you want to immortalize my existence in WWE in the Fast legacy. Absolutely. Pretty cool. I know that it will be polarizing, as is, my personality in WWE. I know people will feel a certain way about it. Just from me, I think it's awesome. I think it nods to the whole WWE universe, which I know is very active and talkative. I think it melds the two worlds together brilliantly. And it crashes a guy through a ceiling, so that's pretty dumb too.
You want to crash a guy through a ceiling, you got to do it like that, John.
Thank you very much, and honestly, thanks for being here and getting the word out about the movie.
Oh, of course, we're going to do it all day, every day.
I'm going to be here when I'm gone because no one can...
All right. John Cena, everybody. Hey, everyone.
Thank you, John Cena. Thank you, John Cena. So who are we talking to next? Itabidi mazejo saa tukue hawa majamaa juu sasa.
Stunning Jordana Brewster. How are you? I'm so good. I'm so excited. Me too. This is insane. It is. Last time I saw you was at the Latinos in Hollywood event in Beverly Hills.
Who's this?
Brewster, how are you?
Check out the interactive Twitch.
Yeah.
We got that.
All right, my friends, I am joined by the stunning Jordana Brewster. How are you? I'm so good. I'm so excited. Me too. This is insane. It is. Last time I saw you was at the Latinos in Hollywood.
So Jordana, tell me, where are you from exactly, Jordana?
Event in Beverly Hills last week. When did you get in?
I got in 2 days ago.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's been a whirlwind. So much fun.
You are spectacular in this film. Your action is next level. I heard you say that you wanted to be like a stunt woman in another life. What was it about your action in this movie that was just so gratifying to you?
I'm a very physical person, and I love just running and jumping and fighting, and I used to also be a ballerina, so there's something about the dance aspect that I love, and choreographing all of that. It's just fun.
Watching a featurette where you were like throwing this guy out of the window.
Yeah. The only problem is you have to make sure it's bilateral, because we only did one side of my body, and when I got home I was like, ooh, why is my right side so sore?
That was why. Does doing that action make you want to get behind the wheel again?
Not behind the wheel, it just makes me want to kick some butt. That's really what it makes me want to do.
It makes you feel like
you definitely kick butt in this. The last time I talked to you, you were in beautiful pink Versace at the Fast 9 premiere, and I told you, and I asked you if you knew if Paul had a crush on you, and you said you didn't know, but that you had a crush on him too. And you also told me that you wore bracelets with Brian and Mia's kids' names on them in the Fast 9 film. Did you wear them in this film, or are there any tributes or Easter eggs concerning Paul Walker that we can look out for in this movie?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of footage from Fast 5. So Brian's actually in the film, which is really cool. It's a really nice way to integrate him back into the franchise, which is very awesome.
I love that him and Mia's relationship is still so much like alive in this movie. Do you do anything off screen to sort of channel, his energy?
His energy is always with me in that, I'm trying really hard.
Akiongea na masewa mededi. That is channel. Yani anaongea tu nikaa kitu normal. Do you channel? Jamaa mededi si wacha dedi. Mbona Okay.
I work with the Paul Walker Foundation, and that's something that's very, very close and dear to my heart. And anytime Paul has this thing where it's like do good, and we have something with.
Nasikia hadi kuna makast zingine unapatiwa makasa hii, umeambiwa work role MC na alidedi. Nanga duna mrausha mzee na kupossess. uweze kuperfect hiyo acting kama huyo msee.
Shit.
Ni weird. Unaona mzejo hadi umse na kupossess.
So like ni kama unachukua sasa hiyo
spirit ya mjangu. Spirit ya mjangu. Ndio uweze kuact kama umse.
Called the Do Good Challenge, and any way you can do something good or pass something good along to someone else, that's keeping his spirit alive. So that's what I try to think about every single day.
That last question I wanted to ask you is, this is the beginning of the end. How do you, and you were in like the very first
beginning
one.
and the end.
How do you want Mia's story to end in a role that's been, you said, so fundamentally essential to your career?
I would like it to end with her. I want to integrate her kids into the franchise. Because I think when Mia unleashes that mama bear energy, she gets fierce, and I want to see that fierceness come out a bit more. So I think that would be really awesome. I want to hit some people. No, we really do. I just want to kick some ass.
You look absolutely stunning. Congratulations on the film. Have the best time in Roma. Love you. Mwah. Back to Juju.
Okay. Now, you guys gotta like forgive me a little bit because my knees are weak. My foot.
We gotta get it out of there.
I don't know. I'll try and shake it out. Get some surgeons on it.
Okay, sounds good.
Now, BRIE, I was so excited when I heard that you were going to be a part of this movie, and it's such a big franchise.
I'm more excited than you.
A little bit?
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to be in it.
Yeah, I did it. It was cool.
Can you talk to us a little bit about kind of like jumping into this franchise, especially since you're part of another huge franchise and kind of like taking on that challenge of not only juggling, but just being part of like 30 years, almost 30 years worth of like storytelling.
3 years. Yeah, I mean, it was like this. When I got the phone call, I was like dancing, I was screaming. I've been begging for years to be in these movies because I love them so much. But then I had this like quiet moment where I was like, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I'm worthy of this. Can I do anything that would honor this heritage and legacy and create something that's meaningful and also additive to this? And I was lucky that pretty quickly, it was like within a day, Ben asked me to come over for dinner and I met his kids, and his kids started grilling me about like, what will you be bringing to the Fast franchise?
Like the parents on the first date?
Yeah, it was really intense and so for real and so helpful. I mean, they helped me with everything. His son Vincent was like, we got to talk about your car. He pulled up all these tabs and was like, this is what you got to do. And then his youngest daughter, Pauline, she was wearing this jacket that said good vibes only, and she was in this like sassy mood stomping around, and she's just smart and blunt and funny. And I was like, okay, I'm going to base my character off of her. And so that's how Tess became who she is.
Tess, I like to call you Little Miss Nobody because it's ironic because you're not a nobody in the film.
Not a nobody. I'm very much a somebody.
Oh, well, thank you, BRIE, so much. You look gorgeous as always, and I can't wait for everyone to see you in this movie because it's amazing.
Thank you.
All right, you take care. That was BRIE Larson, everyone. BRIE Larson. And now we're going to toss it right back to Naz. Who you got?
Well, Juju, I am here with the effortlessly stylish and just gorgeous Sung Kang. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing great. But look at this belt. Look at this outfit. Oh my God. It's I've never seen. I want this. I need this in my life.
I will let you borrow this. I was going for Fast and Furious Gladiator. But let's talk about you, because you, first of all, last time I saw you, we were trying to get you that shampoo and conditioner sponsorship. How's it working out for you?
Not yet. But, the hair's still here. It hasn't fallen out yet, so.
It looks great. Shout out to Grace, who cuts your hair on Olympic and Western.
Grace, you remember?
I remember everything about you.
You're so awesome.
Dude, I got you, Sung. Han is my favorite character ever, and I don't understand how you effortlessly just eat food and talk and look so cool. Like, I would look like a toddler doing it. What's the secret to effortlessly eating snacks?
A lot of practice. I have a lot of practice at home. But no, I don't. I think I look like a slob when I eat. But thank you so much. Thank you.
You look amazing. And Han, actually, because I've seen the movie, eats a new snack in this film. Don't want to give anything away, but what can you tease to fans watching right now live about that moment?
Snacks are so important to Han that he incorporates them when his life is in danger. Right? Yeah.
Food saves all. Han is also single in this movie. If Han had a dating app, what do you think his bio would say?
Loves snacks, loves cars, and has great hair. Yeah.
You really do have great hair. I would swipe right.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Ditto. Feelings mutual.
Oh my God, we love it. I'm finding love here in Rome. Speaking of finding love, though, this is the beginning of the end, and I've always seen Han as like this grounding energy. I don't know if you've ever seen Captain Planet, but he feels like the one with like the heart ring. Like he's just the heart of every scene that he's in. Do you want to see Han find love again in these next two films?
I do. You know, people forget that.
No, the next two films, Ijaisha
Fast
Ninja.
franchise, the love story between Dom and
Next
Letty.
two films.
It's a timeless love story at the end of the day. And I think it's a perfect backdrop to have perhaps Han, find love again, right?
No, we'll get to see. I mean, you've been playing this character for 17 years. Thank you for everything you've brought to this character, and have the best time at this epic celebration.
It's going to be easy here, but thank you so much. And you look amazing.
You look amazing. We all look amazing. Juju, you look amazing. What's going on over there?
Oh, not only am I looking amazing, I'm here with the little B himself. His name is Leo in the Fly Fit. How you doing, Leo?
How you doing?
I'm good, bro. Now that you're here, like, I'm trying to live up to this standard.
Thanks.
Yeah, man. So we were just talking just a little bit. Like, you're playing Little B in the movie. Like, when you got the call to be in, like, Fast and Furious, did you, like, have an approach to this character? Because, like, you're a new guy in the franchise. Did you hope to get a car? Like, did you hope to drive? Tell me a little bit about that.
My first thought was, am I gonna drive? No, sorry, that just didn't happen. Dreams crushed, just like that,
Okay.
But it was fun.
I didn't need retro.
Okay, well, I need to know.
It didn't happen. Dreams crushed, just like that,
Okay.
But it was fun either way.
Okay, well, I need to know. Were you a fan of the Fast franchise before coming on to this movie, and what is your favorite movie?
Kind of. I've heard of it. I've definitely became a bigger Fast and Furious fan now.
Okay.
I've heard of it before. I've seen a little bit of it, but I didn't watch the whole thing, no.
It's all good. We'll have a movie marathon once we get it going. Sound good? All right, Leo, Lil B, nice chatting with you, bro. I need that name of that stylist, all right? All right, for sure, man. You get on. You got a lot of people to talk to, bro. Like, I'll see you later, okay? After party? I got you. Everybody, that is my boy. Guys, we're in front of the Coliseum right now at the Fast X-Men, and right now we're going to talk to Naz. Who do you got this time? This cast is huge.
My friends,
ukianza kufika hizo maeji zingine za kuzeeza kumachua nachiki stardom ya mtoi yufika hii level ingine jana unapata ile kitu alikuwa anadu hata sio ndo anadu kabao
exactly kama bao vile alikuwa
imagine ninja wase wengi mjeshida sasa yuko kwa game ni nini you happen
shida uko nini kosa kudiscover talent ya mtu huyu
hiyo alidiscover na wakamuingiza na akapata stardom na akakuwa star
tena hii brain yetu unajua ni kama nini
sasa huyo vile anazeeka ndo anatoka kwa game baada vile unazeeka ndo unakuwa mngori unajua mjeshi hebu chungulia hapo uone ama kuna mbogi imeinzagi tunaweza kwa tunaichichi
alright hapa hivi niko na Yezi Vega pia kwa area gani bata kondani kuna Haron Kinyanjui kuna Tony ako area Ezekia Ndanyambanje we
wacha ni banje
gayo
big majama chatisheni tupeleke na staple area ni gani yes naona KV ni aje ujandozi ya hakuna kundozi hapa atundozi Omondi rada uko ndaktie bado Bilobo lindozia sina staple they have the Male big up Samsido uko ndaktie rada ni gani staple hai tuko hapa
tuchanue
buda
ama sindo tunavaa kuchanua
sindo tunavaa tuachanue tuendelea tuna na area yetu the Fast and Furious 10 premiere in Rome majama sawa msichanganyikiwe.
I am here with Alan Richson, who plays Ames. You are so tall. What's the weather like up there?
Oh, what are you talking? You're tall. You're like you're shoulder height on me. Just a little squat, and we're the same height.
Just a little squat. Listen, I was reading that you met your wife in ballet. She She was
serious cyber
She was baking cookies for you backstage.
This is true.
This is true. So I decided I'm going to take up baking.
Please tell me about some cookies. Are you teasing? No, you're just.
Oh man, now I wish we had Milano cookies. Who are you here with? Are you here with your family? How's Rome been?
It's been amazing. I'm here with my lovely wife. Today is actually our 17th anniversary. So this is, I mean, who needs to plan like reservations at a restaurant when you can get the Coliseum for the biggest film in the world?
So that's great. You got like a free trip out of it. That's amazing.
You know, it's the biggest film in the world.
You know, you made your acting debut, Alan, as Aquaman in Smallville, and you have some scenes with Jason Momoa, who's also Aquaman. What aqua talk did you guys get into in this?
I left it alone. I didn't, you know, it's like, no, because he got the cool Aquaman. I was in Speedos, basically. You know, I mean, this was like like the cool, you know, he was cool. He did it right. He was the best Aquaman, and I don't.
Oh, Pia alikuwa Aquaman.
What am I going to say?
No, Alan, you're my Aquaman, but that's fine.
Oh, that's sweet of you.
I love you in this. When I found out that you were going to be in Fast X, I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited for him. I mean, your character is disarmingly unflappable. Are you like that in real life, or do little things bother you, like flies and stuff?
Little things, yeah. No, I'm pretty, you know what my thing has been my whole life is like people mistake the kindness for weakness, you know, so like it's I think he's got a little bit of that too, you know, where like it's, you know, that kind of disarming charm, you know, but so we have our similarities, but yeah, no, I mean, I've got, you know, my thing is I got misophonia, so like sounds are bothering. It's not like little gnats and stuff. It's the sounds, like oh my gosh, like eating, like people eating and stuff. I have to eat alone in my room. I have to go alone. I've got 3 kids, and I think they're like, okay, bye. He's going to have dinner now in his room. It's like, it's a whole thing.
I think Ames isn't near Han that much then, because he's always eating snacks. You are incredible in this movie. Congratulations. I love the action, and have the best time tonight.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Back to Juju, friends.
You're about to call us on right now. Sorry, I'm just sitting here chatting with Natalie, Emmanuel. Like, we're just hanging out. We're friends at this point, so I hope everyone at home is jealous.
At the Coliseum, like, whatever.
We don't have the mind ties yet, but, you know, they're coming. Somebody's going to bring them on. Now, like, I just want to talk about this one thing really, really bad, because I saw the film.
Okay.
And I saw you in the film.
Oh, good.
Yeah, of course. Can't miss her. But I love the evolution of Fast and Furious. It started off as what I like to call Point Break with cars, street racing, right? And now it's evolved into this, like, I don't want to say intergalactic yet, but just this global, like, almost like spy, espionage, like, thriller. And your character has evolved with it. Like, you started off as, like, the tech person, but now I saw the trailer, you got a lot more to do. Did you, like, bug somebody for those scenes, or like how did that come out?
Well, I think that it's been really clear that Ramsey's like, she's so good at what she does, and I think she's just somebody who's like hungry to like challenge herself, expand herself. Like now I feel like her knowledge of technology and you know, hacking and all of this is so useful in the world of cars and the technology that is the potential. And I think that would be something that really excited her. And I think, you know, it's always important for me to just like feel that my characters are like developing and growing. And I think that the producers and writers and everybody involved like feel that way about all of us, which is so wonderful. And, you know, I was just like, yeah, I love that she's kind of being challenged and she's being forced to do things that is outside her remit often, but you know, I think for someone whose history I would assume is like quite lonely, like hacking from a bedroom somewhere or a basement somewhere or a, I don't know, tower block or in the middle of nowhere, who knows, to then be with this family and have to like work alongside other people and then sometimes take command and sometimes throw herself into situations like that, to me is exciting.
That's incredible.
Super fun, and it's been really fun watching that trajectory for her, because I always kind of felt like Ramsey was like us in the movie. Like, she is not part of this. She's like, I know computers, and now things are exploding near me. I'm being driven off a cliff.
She has to learn.
I'm like, there's people shooting near me. Like, this isn't what my life is.
The time to be on a computer has ended now.
And she had to adapt, and so
love that.
Here
love
we
that.
are.
Love that. Thank you so much, Natalie. That was so great. All right, Naz, who do you got?
Oh, you know, no big deal. Just Jason Statham, a.k.a. Deckard Shaw. How you doing, my friend? You look unbelievable.
Thank you, Naz. You're looking rather fine yourself. I've been trying to search for one of the British Mini Coopers, but clearly it's the wrong belt.
Oh no, I got to add some British cars to my belt.
I'll get one for you.
Listen, congratulations on the trailer for Meg 2. Last time I talked to you was about 5 years ago for the first Meg. You and I were talking about people who have slappable faces.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I know according to Shaw, Han's got a slappable face, right? But what is it like for you and Sung Kang off screen? Because I know there's bad blood between your characters, but what's it like between you guys off screen?
He's a lovely chap. He's a very sweet-natured man, and he's a wonderful chap to work with, a great pro. You know, we have the rivalry because of, you know, everyone knows the story. I'm not going to sit here and tell you the story that everyone knows, but we get a face off in this movie. So I think the Fast fans are going to be very thrilled to see what the outcome is.
Yeah,
interesting.
I mean, I saw the movie. That scene is so good. One thing I've always wanted to ask you is, historically, you know how athletes shave to reduce the effects of drag and go faster?
Swimmers do, yes.
Swimmers. Does the same apply to racing? Because there's so many beautiful bald men in this franchise. There's you, there's Vin, there's Tyrese. Does it make you go faster?
Well, the windows down and the sunroof open to kind of measure that little data. But no. It just seems that bald men can drive, I guess.
Bald men can drive. Bald men can drive. Let's talk about the Colosseum in the room. It is your first time in Rome. What are your thoughts? What have you eaten? Tell us everything.
I've had pasta for every meal for the last 3 days because it's al dente, and I love it so much. Walking around this city is a spectacle to behold. I've never seen such an immaculate preservation of beautiful historical buildings, and this has such a great history. We're here at the Colosseum. I was in the Vatican yesterday. I mean, it's incredible. It's breathtaking. I don't know why I've never ventured to this town before, but here I am. First time for everything.
And it's even better when the trip's free, am I right?
You know it.
My friends, that is Jason Statham. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Enjoy
Ness.
your night. You're the best. Back to Juju.
All right, I am chilling with Danielle Melchor. How are you doing this? Because I feel like I got a double dose of you very recently. I saw you in Fast X, and then I saw you in Guardians of the Galaxy in pink. And I just said, like, she's just out here killing it. Like, what is it like to step out of the pink paint and come into a car?
It's really easy, actually. It's just like all you have to do is just remove your makeup and just get your wheel and just go. Yeah.
Okay.
It was fun. I'm super grateful for everything that's been happening to me.
Okay.
I don't know who's upstairs doing all this, but it's working.
The most time.
And I mean, I couldn't be happier.
Yeah. Part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, now you're part of the Fast universe. That's amazing.
See, I would say that Fast has the best of all multiverses. No?
I like that.
I think so. Yeah.
All right, I got one last question for you because I want to ask everybody this. There's been so many crazy stunts in all of Fast. Is there a stunt that you think that they should do either in this one or in the last one? What is a crazy stunt, like off the top of your head, that they should do?
A crazy stunt? I would say drive underwater, because we see a lot of cars going like to the water, but we never saw them driving underwater. I don't even know if that's possible, but there's so many impossible things happening in the Fast saga. Why not?
I kind of believe it. Plus, you have Jason Momoa, like Aquaman. All right, y'all know who it is. We have the one and only incomparable Tyrese Gibson. Now, bro, this has been a long time coming for me, specifically. Black man to black man, man.
Yes, sir.
My favorite Fast and Furious movie is Too Fast, Too Furious. I watched you since baby boy. I grew up in Compton. You've been a huge part of my life. In all the movies, man. Not just your music, but it's also your acting, your charisma. Everywhere you go, you bring nothing but sunshine, happiness, and just pure joy.
Crazy.
Man, I see you all the time, and I just want you to know that we see you out here, and you out here doing your thing. Roman Pierce is an iconic part of this franchise, and he cemented his place in moviedom, period, history. So I just want to let you know that, my boy. Now, can I tell you my favorite Fast and Furious line that comes from you?
Wait, I gotta find the words. First of all, wherever you are in the world, it should be a reminder if you can have a kid here from Compton and watch South Central LA. Now we're out here in Rome, Italy.
Coliseum.
At the Coliseum. And that's not Photoshop. This ain't Zoom with some green screen in the background. This is very real.
It's real.
Please, please be reminded that what you may see and feel and what you may be experiencing right now in this moment has nothing to do with the outcome of what God has in mind for you.
For
be
real.
reminded of that.
That's
Very
what's
grateful.
up,
Thank you
brother.
for everything you said. Appreciate it. I know it came from the heart. I felt it.
For real.
And, you know, one thing about me at this point, I don't want anybody to ever be inspired by just the success of the shiny buildings.
For real. Don't be attracted by the material, bro. Look for what is under there. Brother, hii shughuli tu pia DJ. Kuna majamaa wanaingia kwa hii game juu ya fame, juu ya watoto, mamdenge. Juu fame inakuja na mamdenge. Masiwa pia. Unajua?
Lakini hakuna wenye uingia ni juu ya passion.
Kuna ule anaingianga juu ya lao. Umse anaifanya from the heart. Umjamaa hadi anaiput, na that's why nakwambia mseka huyo ndo anaweza kuwa professor, sababu yeye do juu ya, unajua kitu una like si lazima ikupee. Brother, kuna kitu kingine nilishoigi siku fulani hapo kaniambia. Enyewe ukipata do ndio unajua shida yako iko ni do.
Haiko do.
Shida yako iko ni do. Kuna vitu zingine ziko zinakusumbua kwa kichwa.
Hatuna shida ya do. Tunakuwa na shida ya vitu zingine.
Walai. Ukipata do ndio kama hivi kujua baadhi hata noma yangu iko ni do. Kumbe mimi na noma tu zingine mseju sasa niko na do lakini bado si feel fit.
Comfortable.
Hainibambi, life hainibambi.
Kama uko na talent acha kukimbiza do.
Brother, master your talent. Master hiyo kitu uko nayo. Master ile shughuli uko nayo. Do juu ya fulfillment. Brother, usifanye juu ya money, ifanye for fulfillment. Na feel, yani ikuwe hata brother, fulfillment inaweza kudrive hadi ufike ka 90. Na bado unafanya the same shit. Unafika hadi ka 90, brother. Unakuwa kama Berry Salmon. Berry Salmon sasa mzee ni mzae, sasa ndo ako gold. Sasa ndo gold. Sasa unamuita show. Ukimuita show, brother, lazima ukuwe na masiwa. Lazima ukuwe juu sasa na hiyo age yake. Na kuji kuperformati hawa. Ana kama anapiga shughuli ngoma 2-3 lakini juu ya appearance yake tu kwa
appearance yake.
Juu amekonka hii game ever since ameikonka. Na hivyo mjeshi ndo nakushoigie pia haezi beat, haezi isha. Sababu I do ati juu ya anakimbiza fame ama anakimbiza nini. Zi ama ni ganji ama nini. Zi umse I do juu ya love.
Your love, blood, roho.
Iningi. Bro, you don't know the power of love.
Yani unaifanya yani kwa roho. Hadi pesa yenyewe ndio
pesa yenyewe inaweza kuwork. Wacha do work for you. Wacha do work for you.
Pesa hadi inakuja inakuuliza ninja unaweza nipea nafasi nikae kwako.
Nikae tu na wewe. Kama vile imefanya songs, yani vile napenda songo. Hadi songo ako na mita 30 kwa keja tu, yani imelega.
Ndio nazifungia kwa mabox.
Hadi
kanyeni hapo.
Ninja. Yani wacha do work for you. Wacha do work for you. Si ati wewe ufanye. Yani sasa hivi ndo the 97% hapo ndo wako. 97% wako hapa ile design yao. So wanatafuta do.
Wanachase pesa.
Wanachase do.
You're chasing money.
You're chasing money. So wanachase money.
You know the rich people what they do?
Bana.
They don't chase money.
They don't chase money. No. Masongo wanga chase do. Ndo inawachase. Yani tuliambiwa ni kutafuta ujanja ya ukae do ni mvua. So tafuta ka area malika na do inanyesha. Unasimama hapo ikunyeshe.
Inafaa hivyo.
Inafaa kwa hivyo utafute ukae kwa cycle mali ili do inakunyeshea. Do ni mvua. Yeah, bro, usichase imani. Bro, acha doi kuchase. You know, ukichase money unakuwa slave. Wewe ni slave. Wewe ni slave. Ukichase money wewe ni slave. That's why tuko hapa bado kwa ile system ya 5 hadi 9
to 5 system.
Tuko kwa system. The 9 to 5 system. Bado ninja.
I think to really encourage people, you got to make them understand that I know exactly what you're seeing, feeling, and experiencing right now in real time.
Exactly. I know what you're going through at this time, at this moment. Unaweza kukumbaluke, au na hata shuge, ujalaku, ujafanya nini. Lakini brother, ganji ati kuchase ganji si kufanya tena uende sijui anza kufanya sijui shughuli gani uko hivyo nje. Hadi unaanza kupiga watu manyongo leo ati juu unatafuta hii ganji ninja. Unaweza kuwa mjanja. Unaweza kuwa mjanja uanze tu kabiashara. Kabiashara kama uwezo unaweza chora. Unajua wacha nikushow kitu funny ninja. Wase hawajai jua kila human anakuangana kitu fulani. Hakuna mtu kwa hii world anaweza do acha wewe.
But from you.
Kuna ile tu kitu uko nayo. Hakuna msemo mwingine kwa hii world anaweza do acha wewe.
Apart from you.
Na hiyo kitu ndio una for tap in. Ujue bro enyewe mimi nakuaga nini? Mimi nakuaga pro na nini? Juu kuna ile tu unajua God akikumake kuna ile kitu alikumake nayo. DNA. Mbona DNA zifananagi?
Walai.
Mbona DNA zifananagi?
Bana, zifananagi.
Juu kila mse akona nini? Watu acha hii riba. Naweza bonga sana.
Because I was there and I had no way of ever thinking or imagining that I would get through all of that because God had all of this in mind for me. So just stay encouraged, man, and for all of the fans and supporters, die-hard fans and supporters of all things Fast and the Furious, wherever you are in the world, whatever language you speak, whatever tax bracket you live in, whatever friends, family, and loved ones, I just want to personally thank each and every one of you guys individually for supporting us. There are so many more movies to support, so much clutter with TV and streaming all over the place. The fact that y'all keep showing up for us, it means the world. So grateful.
Tyrese, it's all love, bro. It's all love. Thank you so much. That's Tyrese. Naz, what you got? We already had a moment over here. What's your moment?
Okay, so that was beautiful and all, but guys, I'm actually quite literally shaking to be in your presence right now. I've wanted to meet you my entire life. I'm Dominican, and you are a powerhouse when it comes to Dominican and Latina representation, and I just wanted to thank you for that. I don't even know what to say. You are like no character looked like Letty, acted like Letty before you stepped into that in this epic action franchise. We're in front of the car. I mean, you're a glorified comic. I am a glorified comic. It's the beginning of the end. You look stunning. How do you feel about this being the end? Are you kind of like, oh no, this is the end? Or are you like excited for everyone to see
Everything comes to an end. And for me, what's exciting is that it's never really an end. It's like the beginning of a new generation. Okay. You know? So you get to see what the kids are going to do. Okay. I think cars will be in our lives forever. All right. I think the car scene is going to be around forever. And so, you know, it's a beautiful culture full of people who find family in all kinds of places in the streets. It's a, you know, I think we started this being the hip-hop of the film industry. Because when we started...
Ndule kabi ameingia buda.
Tons of people who find family in all kinds of places in the streets. It's a, you know, I think we started.
Ndio amecheka. Ndio kabi.
Find family in all kinds of places in the streets. It's a,
Bora bila ameisha huko nyuma.
You know, I think
ndio ameisha huko nyuma.
We started this being the hip-hop of the film industry. Because when we started, there were no people of color like in movies. True. And we kind of were lucky enough to start our franchise at the point in time where globalization had just started. The internet was born, and the world started to look a lot different. People saw that the world wasn't the United States of America, and it wasn't just Caucasian. You know, that the world was very yellow and very brown. And so it was just a beautiful introduction, and I think that that will live on. We also represent, I think, you know, people who live on the other side of the tracks, who might not necessarily be accepted by society. And just showing the world that they have a platform too, and that they can be seen around the world through us, you know?
Amen, sister.
Represent them, you know?
You were in the very first one. This may be a little personal, but I was wondering, what is your phone background? Like, is it Fast and Furious related? You got like, what is on the background of your phone? Like, is it like a picture of the familia? Like,
no, it's a picture of my cat.
Sorry. Okay, I gotta ask you about. I thought it was maybe Jason Momoa because I heard you say something primal happens to you when you see that man. Like, what is that exactly?
It does something primitive to me. That's for sure.
Can you tell us what that is?
I don't know what it is. I just think it's just natural. You know, when a girl sees a strong, you know, man who's not scared to be himself, it's very attractive.
How do you think fans are going to react to Dante? Because you've seen fans react to a bunch of different.
I love him.
He's the best. Right?
He's a twisted, creepy villain. Like, you thought that Charlize Theron played a badass villain. She does. And she is as cold as ice, and you really have to chip away to find a heart somewhere in there. But this guy takes it to a whole other level. He's funny, he's witty, but creepy at the same time, and you kind of like him, and you're like, how can I like this guy? He's a bad guy, you know, like he's evil. Hi, Vin.
I thought you'd never notice.
Vin
I would
Diesel.
have dressed up if I would have known. Hi, how are you?
How are you? It's so lovely to see you.
Good to see you.
Oh my goodness, my
God,
friends.
I can't believe you're here in Rome.
It's crazy. You know, guys, I'm so obsessed. Like, I got to get my thoughts together right now. They say Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither was this franchise, Vin. And you have molded this epic and storied franchise like clay. It's insane. Can we, I know red carpets are crazy. Should we take a moment to just, like, take this in? What are you feeling? Who built this?
We built this. And we built this with love. And we built this with integrity and a lot of hard work. And when I really think about it, you see Dom and Letty standing here in Rome. But the reason why we're here at this seventh wonder, the reason why we're the first to ever have a premiere at the Colosseum is because of the hundreds of millions of people that have called themselves our fans. And I was feeling kind of emotional about it this morning because it was like, we're here with all of them. They're all here in spirit. We all did it together. All of you who have always been loyal to our saga, you are standing with us today.
Welcome, Ninja.
Show
Dance
the
with the
world.
saga.
Fast X.
Dance with the
You are here with us in spirit.
Kept it alive.
You kept it alive. And we thank you so much.
Yeah.
We're only
also
trying to
we
retire
also-
for you. We hope to make you proud.